Hi everyone, I'm Cadet Kessler, and today I'm going to be briefing you all on our female grooming standards. So first, all of our standards come from the AFI 362903. So you're going to hear that a lot. So remember that so that you can reference it in the future to look back at all of our hair standards so you know that you're following the rules. So to start off, all of our hair must be natural colored. In other words, no crazy dyes like pinks and blues and purples. Anything that's a natural hair color like ginger red, blonde, black, brown, that's fine, but just stick in those realms. The bulk of your hair must not exceed 4 inches from your scalp, and the bulk of your hair must not exceed the width of your head. In other words, if I had a big bun in the back of my head, you should not be able to see it from the front of my face. It must stay back behind and look professional. You may wear 1 or 2 braids, a ponytail, or a bun. Our hair standards got more lenient with the styles this year, so we have a couple different options, which is nice. Braids, locks, and twists are authorized. Just check the AFI 36-2903 for specifics. Sorry. Hair accessories are allowed, so you can wear scrunchies and barrettes as pictured in the photo, and bobby pins. However, they must be black or they can be the color of your hair. So if you don't have a black bobby pin or something, it can be the color of your hair, that's fine. Let's get into the specifics of some of these hairstyles because they're a little bit different. So with your bun, it cannot be worn at the crown of your head. As you can see in the bottom picture, it's really small. A girl has a messy bun kind of at the top of her head. That's not allowed. It can't be up here. It can't be in the very center of your head. It needs to be in this lower area right above your neck and right above this collar line of your uniform. All loose ends need to be tucked in, gelled back and looking nice. So you can gel back the hair right here by your ears and up here at your scalp, as well as keeping all of those loose ends within the bun contained and wrapped together so you look nice and professional. Ponytails can also not be worn at the crown of your head. They have to be worn at the lower part of your head, similar to the bun. And it cannot extend past this horizontal line along the top of each underarm inseam. So you can see in the picture, the red line that's going across. You're basically just gonna find this inseam of your underarm and draw a horizontal line all the way across level with the ground, and your ponytail cannot extend below that line. If it does, then you just have to style your hair a different way, or you can always cut it. Next are braids. So you have a couple different options with braids. You can put your hair in a single braid, double braids, or as you see in the top left picture, that woman kind of has a ponytail mixed with a braid. That's also allowed. It follows the same rules as the ponytails, so it cannot extend below that horizontal line below the underarm inseam. All loose ends also need to be tucked in neat. I know with braids, sometimes it can be difficult to keep all of those loose ends inside the braid, especially if you have layers. So what I'll do sometimes is wet my hair, I'll put gel in it or even hairspray before I braid it, and then I'll braid it, and it will keep all those ends like contained and looking a lot better. The only exception to these hair standards are whenever we're wearing PTGs, and PTGs are our physical training gear. So whenever we have PT bright and early in the morning, you are allowed to wear your hair in a basic ponytail, right high up on your head. It can extend below that horizontal line, that's okay. So that's kind of nice when you're really tired in the morning, but that is allowed. Something else I wanted to point out, in that bottom picture, you can see the 2 French braids. If your hair is really long and you don't want to cut it to like fit the horizontal line, the woman on the left, you can see, has tucked the braids up, and I believe she hair tied them. You can do that, that's an option. So if you don't want to cut your hair and you have really long hair and still want to braid it, you can tuck them up, that's okay. Next are cosmetic standards. So you can wear makeup, totally okay. It just needs to be conservative and in good taste. So just use your best judgment, honestly. Just use neutral colors, especially when it comes to like eyeshadow and lipstick colors, nothing drastic or super dark because we don't want to take away from the appearance of the uniform or anything that's too distracting. Nails are kind of the same way, nothing super distracting, so neutral colors only, and it can only be one single color. No patterns on your nails, no design, anything like that. The only design I guess technically design that would be allowed is French tip, so that's okay, or just having neutral colored nails. Your nails also cannot extend past 1/4 of an inch, so no crazy long acrylics or anything. Just keep it pretty simple. Jewelry standards, you can wear earrings, but they have to be small, so no larger than 6 millimeters. And the photos here, these are 6 millimeters, so if it's larger than that, then you can't wear it. They need to be round or square with white diamond, gold, white pearl, or silver, and you can only wear one set of earrings. So if you have multiple piercings in your ear, you can only wear one set, and it has to be the bottom earlobe set. So if you have multiple earrings in your different piercings, you just have to take those out, and you can wear the one set of earrings, but of course you don't have to. Necklaces can be worn, they just can't be visible, so you can tuck them into your uniform if you realize that you have a necklace on. Next, remember this, AFI 36-2903 is going to be super important for looking back at these instructions and rules in the future. That way you know how to follow the standards and don't have to worry about getting in trouble or anything. But it's going to be great. Just follow these and you're good to go. But I'm super excited to meet everyone, and it's going to be a great semester. Bye.